How's it going, investors? My name is Ari and welcome to the channel. If you are brand new here, this channel is all about value and dividend investing. Now, if you're returning to the channel, well, welcome back. Guys, I am not in my typical studio. That is because I'm coming at you live from the Tip Ranks new studio, my place of work. Now, guys, I wanted to jump on here because I could not wait to do so and sharing with you this really exciting news that inflation came in way cooler than expected. And I just wanted to literally give you my 2 cents on the news, and of course then just share with you my outlook looking into the remainder of the week and the remainder of 2022, and then as we head into 2023, what we can really be prepared for. So with all that being said, guys, really quickly, I just want to share my 2 cents on what's happening right now in the market. We are getting rallying, and I'd like to call this emotional investing. So I'm going to share with you all to just proceed cautiously, guys. This very well could just be a short-lived rally. You don't want to get caught in this trap. Now, guys, moving into the remainder of the week here, we're going to get the Federal Reserve that is likely going to come out and deliver a 50 basis point rate hike, regardless of this cooler than expected 7.1% inflationary reading. They are still likely to come out and hike interest rates by 50 basis points. That is my opinion. Now, guys, let me know in the comments below if you agree, if you disagree, what you think they're going to do. I am literally sitting here saying there is no way that they are going to pause or pivot. I think we have still a very strong and robust labor market in which we continue to move in this direction as much as we can right now to fight inflation. So I do foresee the Federal Reserve continuing on to hike interest rates by 50 basis points. Now, with that out of the way, guys, we're concluding 2022 here in just a couple of weeks. And what typically happens at the end of a year is we get a Santa Claus rally. But even more than that, at the end of the year, a lot of people get a lot of end of the year optimism and hope for the new year that literally all of our economic problems will disappear in the new year. That hasn't been true from 2020 into 2021, from 2021 into 22. And guys, that's just never true. And what happened last week is going to continue with us and remain with us into this week. So what's happening this year is going to stick with us into next year. We have to keep that in mind, guys, because this economic troubles that we're experiencing right now aren't just going to disappear. So we have to keep that in mind. And we're going to get the next earnings season, the first one of 2023, which is where I think we're going to see a lot of the issues come back to bite us for those investors who are literally throwing all of their money into the market right now. We have a lot of recessionary talk, guys. The inverted yield curve is still a thing. And we also just had Janet Yellen on 60 Minutes talking about how even she is fearful of a recession. She didn't come out and immediately share it with us, but she did really politically prime us and just get us ready, if you will, for what she thinks will be a recession when she was really pressed by Norah O'Donnell about whether or not a recession will hit us. She said a recession is always a risk. Then the interviewer, of course, hit her again with the question, and she once again politically primed us in sharing that a recession is always a risk. Now, just keep that in mind because on top of that, we also had 4 CEOs, big-time CEOs, come out and share with us that they too are foreseeing a recession. We had 2 big bankers from Jamie Dimon, the CEO at, of course, JP Morgan. Then we had David Solomon over at Goldman Sachs. And on top of that, we had Walmart CEO come out, Doug McMillon, and share with us his thoughts. And then we had Lance Fritz of Union Pacific. All of these CEOs are sharing with us that they foresee and are preparing for a recession. So if all of that is true and a recession does hit us in 2023, guys, you want to just best position yourself. And how exactly do you do that? Well, pretty easy, guys. I want you to subscribe to the channel because on this channel, as I mentioned, it is all about value and dividend investing. Now, although we had great news come out today in terms of inflation coming down to 7.1%, and we are probably going to get some pretty good news from the Federal Reserve that it's only going to be a 50 basis point rate hike. We're probably going to see that Santa Claus rally. We will get hit with volatility, and mark my words that volatility is in fact on its way. Of course, I'm a bit of a pessimist here, and I'm sorry, I hate to be that pessimist in your day on such a good day like today with strong winning signs of inflation coming down. But guys, I'm just being a realist, walking down this road of realistic expectations. So with that being said, subscribe to the channel, follow through on all of my videos when I'm talking about what stocks that you should at least be adding to your watch list as a dividend or value investor, because should a recession actually hit next year in 2023, your portfolio will be padded up, you will be safe as an investor. I will be happy knowing that I've helped you in some way, guys, and we will all be journeying down this journey together. So with that being said, guys, you know what to do now. Tap on that thumbs up button, and most importantly here is go ahead and subscribe to the channel. And of course, guys, I look forward to the next video.